The other day, I was talking to a young artist who was born in the time of computer graphics and markers, and his art is wonderful. I really like it. And he was asking me, why do I take so much time in spending on on the drawings that I make? Why do I put so much effort and attention into drawing so many details? And because most of the young generation grew up with this speed of processing life and information, and this is more or less what I explain it to him. First of all, art is not competing with art. That's probably a concept born from gallerists or art critics, between commas, who are trying to compare things, and this is how they make their living. But art does not compete with art, just like love does not compete with love. So what is he doing is very different from what I am doing and what other people like me are doing, and it's wonderful. I really like his works. So sometimes when I go to a museum, I see younger people rushing through from one room to another while watching their telephone, and you know what I mean, right? And other times I see young people who sit in front of a painting or a drawing or another work of art for a long time, and they take the time to look and look and look and look and look. And that doesn't mean that if you sit in front of a work of art for 20 minutes, that, I don't know, you don't get it, or you're trying to get a message, or, but looking closer to something, it makes your mind work, and then you start free associating, and then you see deeper into something. So if you want to make your public look deeper into your work, you have to offer them something deeper in terms of composition, but also of execution. And spending a longer time in making all these little lines there and adding texture offers does, pardon, just that. If instead of what I'm doing now, layering and creating this texture, I would just smudge with the pencil and creating the shadows, it would be pardon, a completely different effect, result, which is not necessarily better or worse. As I said, art does not compete with art. It's just a different thing. So I'm addressing a certain class of art lovers which like to look deeper and discover. And just think of this: when you see from a distance a T-shirt made out of cotton and another one made out of velvet, let's say, you know that there's a difference there. Although your your conscious mind does not perceive the detail in the cotton texture and the velvet. Your unconscious mind does see that, and it transmits a different feeling to you, doesn't it? Seeing something velvety than as opposed to something with coral weaving, right? So this is what I'm doing here. This is building up a layers of texture and creating something which is very different from what this other artist that I mentioned is creating with quick strokes of markers or on the computer and stuff like that. And that is all there is to it. This is why I'm spending this time. And have a good day.